Okay, Jerry here for the final chapter in the book of Proverbs, Proverbs 31 for the 31st day of the month. Let's begin. First of all, let me say by saying usually the Proverbs are by Solomon. This particular proverb is attributed to King Lemuel, Lemuel. Some people say that was Proverbs author Solomon, and it was a pet name that his mother gave him, Lemuel. I don't know if that's true or not, but whoever King Lemuel is gave us these words of wisdom from Proverbs 31, probably Solomon. The sayings of King Lemuel contain this message, which his mother taught him. O my son of my womb, O son of my vows, do not waste your strength on women, on those who ruin kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel, to guzzle wine. Rulers should not crave alcohol, for if they drink, they may forget the law and not give justice to the oppressed. Alcohol is for the dying, and wine is for those in bitter distress. Let them drink to forget their poverty and remember their troubles no more. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Ensure justice will be done for those being crushed. Yes, speak for the poor and the helpless, and seek that they get justice. The next section is a wife of noble character. By today's standards, you wonder if this wife exists. Or from a woman's perspective, you wonder if a husband like this exists. But here we go. Who could find a virtuous and capable wife? She is more precious than rubies. Her husband can trust her, and she will greatly enrich his life. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She finds wool and flax and busily spins it. She is like a merchant ship, bringing her food from afar. She gets up before dawn, prepare. I wish. She gets up to dawn. Let me rephrase that. She gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household and plan the day's work for her servant girls. She goes to inspect the field and buys it with her earnings. She plants a vineyard. She is energetic. She is strong, a hard worker. She makes sure her dealings are profitable and her lamp burns night into the night, late into the night. Wow, she's a workaholic, it sounds like. Her hands are busy spinning thread, her fingers twisting fiber. She extends a helping hand to the poor and opens her arms to the needy. She has no fear of winter for her household, for everyone has warm clothes. She makes her own bedspreads. Wow, she sounds like an entrepreneur. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns. Her husband is well known in the city gates, where he sits with the other civic leaders. And in another version, it says he brags on her at the gates. That's the man's job. The woman does all the work, and the man just brags on his wife at the gates. Hey, I would brag on her too if she was doing it all. And I just had my sole job was just to brag on my wife. I think there's probably more to it than that, though. She makes belted linen garments and sashes to the merchants. She is clothed with strength and dignity. When she laughs without fear of the future, and she speaks, her words are wise. Wisdom this wife has, wow. And she gives instructions with kindness. She carefully watches everything in her household and suffers nothing from laziness. Hard-working wife, I like that. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. In some versions it says her husband calls her, no, her children call her blessed, and her husband praises her. Well, either way, that's pretty good. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all, you virtuous wife, you. Charm is deceptive, and beauty does not last forever. But a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she has done. Let her deeds publicly declare her praise. That concludes the 31st chapter of Proverbs. I did it with very little commentary. I figured if you listened to the first 30 and you heard all my commentary, you probably didn't need any more commentary by now. So thank you for listening. That concludes our reading series. You're welcome to listen to it again, or better still, just read it yourself. One proverb a day to keep the devil at bay. I've enjoyed these readings with you. Thank you, and God bless all of you.